Howdy guys, welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. So this is the second video for the update 5.0.1, which is the ranching update. How are you guys all going with the new update? Have you guys laid your new farm plots? Have you guys started to harvest and all that sort of good stuff? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know how you guys have gone with in terms of remodeling, if you have to remodel your base. Now, one thing I wanted to sort of quickly identify here, I didn't realize there was two different storage containers here within the one building. So for the barn, you've obviously got everything for your seeds here, as you can see, and then you've got everything here in regards for your feed storage. And as you can see, I've actually unlocked my chicken feed. So I managed to craft up all the wheat, used the corn, and used our friendly whatchamacallit, what is the storage, well, not the storage, this workstation here called? The farming workbench. Jesus God. Okay, yeah, so managed to use the farming workbench, and I was able to craft up some chicken feed. So out of the 80 that I had, I was only able to get 4 in my storage. So just to give you guys a bit of an idea, okay, as to how much I was able to craft effectively. Now, I am at it again, and I am crafting more. Now, I can't actually craft this because now it's all, one at a time kind of thing, so it's all changed. So we can't do that, okay? Now, what I want to do real quickly before we get into today's video, because it's either going to go one way or the other, I'm hoping that we get the train attack event. Now, it's just the, the trader, which is fine, so there's no train attack event, which is fine, beautiful, cool, so we're not going to discuss that right now, unless if it pops up, then we may have to switch gears, who knows. But what I wanted to sort of discuss with you guys today is some of the other bits and pieces that we sort of brushed over in the previous video, and sort of give you guys a bit of a discussion as to why I'm attentioning myself to this. And also, I'll give you guys a bit of a snippet, because obviously we're going to need to move over to these workstations, is what I've sort of started to do and think about with my next version of my base, okay? So as you can see up here, I had to break down a few walls, which basically leaves me a little bit on the vulnerable side for bandit attacks and things like that once I've annoyed the outlaws enough. So yeah, I'm going to need to sort of rejig everything and rework the base in order to, give myself a little bit more security and time to sort of get over to one corner or the other corner of the base so I can defend it. Now, this is basically what I've sort of looked at doing, and I'm thinking this is probably going to be the way how I'm going to make things happen, but it's still a work in progress, and I haven't really sort of nailed down this. I guess the best thing about doing this bit of a reshuffle here is the fact that I'm not really losing too much in terms of my floors and walls and doors and all that sort of good stuff. So at least this sort of gives me a bit of a play around as well. And I did actually realize I had this extra row here. Okay, so let's just put that there. I didn't realize I had an extra row here that I could push out just that little bit extra in terms of space for my base. So yeah, there you go. And the other thing I didn't realize was paying the 125 gold or the 15.99 in Aussie dollars doesn't open up all of this. It only opens up the 4x4 or the 16 squares. See, as you can see here, you basically need to purchase this every single time by the looks of things, which is quite expensive. Okay, so it's very, very expensive. So for those reasons, I've left. I'm not obviously going to do that. Unless if it's absolutely vital. Hopefully by then, if I need it, I'm hoping that my alliance is up and running, and then I could just pay for it via the gold method, but that's another story for now. But the priority for me now is to try and get things back on track. I'm going to have to redo my base, and I'm just sort of working through things now. So let's sort of zoom up a little bit here. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. So what I've done is I've gone for 2 squares down, 3 squares across, if that makes sense. So that gives me the ability to put my workstation close enough to the actual storage container, which is this fella here. and then at least 4 storage boxes to go along with it. Now, I'm not too sure how this is going to work because I haven't really factored in the fact if I upgrade the... actually, let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and do that now. Can I lift you? And actually, let's leave you there for the second. It's this one. So let's go ahead and move that there for now. Okay. Let's assimilate this. Okay. That requires a basalt floor. Do I have a basalt floor floating about? I've got a granite one, which I just want to leave on its own for the moment, but I don't know if I've got any basalt. I do. I've got one over there. Okay. Now, for the purpose of testing, right? No, here. Because that is a larger box, right? So let's go ahead and go over here. I know it's a little bit on the all over the place. Okay, so my guy can still move about, which is fine. I was worried that if I upgrade my storage, will that impede my ability to move in and out? So I don't know how it works with this particular storage versus the ones that you upgrade, because they are different. Okay, so let's have a quick look at that as we're sort of discussing it. Because that doesn't give me an upgrade value. This does. Okay, I can actually upgrade that if I want to, right? And that goes to a green large box. So I don't know if I want to do that just yet, but I'm hoping that it doesn't make up too much or take up too much space in the way that it's sort of set up, because that might cause me some problems. But what I could do as an example is, let's just do that and rotate that way, and then I can do the same with this one and then rotate it that way. And then I don't know if that's going to give me, oh, you know what, I could probably leave it the way it is, because that's going to be backing on a wall anyway. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below, because I'm going to have a door here so I can have like an access point, and then I'm going to make like a little corridor kind of thing. So it's going to be a lot different, actually, not a little bit different, a lot different to what I've been used to. But the aim is, what my aim is going to be is I want to try and facilitate all 4 fields inside the current base footprint for the moment. So there's going to be a lot of movement that's going to happen, and I'm going to try and push all the farming stuff to one side of the base so to make it a little bit more cohesive. And yeah, that's how I'm going to sort of do it. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'm interested to know, and hopefully you guys will be able to tell me that. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at with things for the moment. Now, the other thing I wanted to touch on was with regards to the cloth side of things. So as you can see, standard cloth and fabric roll have not changed. Now, if we move on to jute and onwards, you can see that there's been increases right across the board. Aside from going from cloth to fabric rolls, the fabric rolls haven't changed in their cost value, but what's changed is the fact that the raw materials, in this case the cotton, has increased from 3 to 8 units, and the linen has gone from 3 to 12, and then the hemp, which is quite expensive, has gone up to 25. Now, I know I've seen a lot of people in the comment sections in the socials have been quite vocal about this, and I get it. I get it as to why you might feel this way. Now, I guess the rationale behind this is more around to slowing the progression down for the game. Okay, because I reckon they've got data, they've got feedback and things like that. They've got all the diagnostics that they need to behold, and I'm sort of referencing here. And I reckon a lot of players have already gotten so much resources from the tier 5 deep water swamp areas that they need to slow it down and pull it back just a little bit, as I feel in a sense they may change the recipes again in the future. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, or if they're going to make their stance known and say that this is it's not going to change. Then that's a different story, but I reckon for the moment they're just slowing down the progression, which is kind of a little bit counterproductive when you look at it from one respect, because we've been so used to it. But then again, it sort of makes sense the way that I'm explaining it. So yeah, that's how I'm sort of interpreting it for now. I still hold value that it could change, and I feel like there could be another rebalance later on. But I would think that's going to happen only once there's going to be another expansion to the game. And what I mean by that is when this area gets unlocked. That's how I'm thinking about it. That's my rationale behind it and how I feel that it's going to sort of take place. But you guys let me know how you think about this in the comment section down below. I know when we did get into the new update, we were given a lot of seeds, which is good. The seeds are going to keep us going for a little while as well, because you always get your seeds back in return. So it's basically a replenishment side of things. So you should get a lot of resources in return without sacrificing anything, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to sort of point that out there as well. All is not lost. As they've said in the game, in the update patch notes, whatever you put into the new garden fields, you get back. Okay, you can reinvest it. So it basically allows you to recultivate, so to speak, the garden beds, so you don't lose out on anything. Once you've acquired it in the wild, it's yours, unless if you delete the item, then that's a different story. But if you hang on to it and if you reuse it, then you shouldn't lose out on too much. So in a way, when you sort of think about it in this context, the increase of resources is justified. That's my opinion. But again, it's all up for interpretation. But that's how I feel, how it's played out, and the justification of doing it that way. So that's the way I think about it on face value. Now, for me, I need to go and find a lot of hemp in order for me to make more seeds, and then in turn continue cultivating and generating resources for myself. Because yeah, like I said, it's a bit of a road bump and a bit of a speed bump in that sense there. But yeah, I feel like that's how that's the reason why that they've done it. Now, the reason that I've come to a very basic zone today is the meat situation, because a lot of people have spoken about the meat situation as well. So I sort of want to, go through that as well. Now, I also want to sort of do a bit of a test as well. Silent Buffalo, hello. How said we meet again? Phil, your sister has powered. Okay, you too, but a different one. I will help you discover yours. Here is the ring. Take it. Right. Okay. Our new friend Silent Buffalo wants to teach me how to tame animals with spirit power. See if all these rituals will pay off. Okay. Accept. Did I complete it? Unleash the power inside you. Right. Well, I've got enough spirit power, so why should I be sacrificing myself here? Okay. Now, it's telling me I have to tame you. Yes. Cool. Do I go back to you? Oh, here we go. And we'll just demolish these guys. And as you can see, we're getting tough meat now, and we're getting obviously the wolf fangs, which is fine, so I'm just going to take those anyway. And is that it? Spirit power helps to tame animals. The animal is a friend now, will fight for you and will die for you. Improve your spirit, stronger animals will serve you. It's time, the spirits are calling, be careful. Complete. Now, I don't know why I got that in the first place. I mean, I think I'm a little bit too far beyond the fact that I'm doing very basic, basic tutorials and run-throughs, but there you go. For those that didn't know, there you are. Alright, let's just shoot you. I just want to see what we get from these animals as well, because like I said, they did state that a lot of this has changed and a lot of people weren't too thrilled about the fact, so I'm just sort of giving off a little bit of a, I guess a bit of a exploration and just seeing what we get from all this. So as you can see, you do get seeds, right? So you get corn seeds, so you want to hang on to those as well. Now the berries, I don't know how they're situated. Now look, I'm going to not bother with the charcoal. As you can see, I've got way too many charcoal, but so far you can see I'm just getting a lot of fiber. So yeah, that really hasn't altered anything for me. But let's just shoot you down. And oh, okay. So you also get tender meat and you get wild tough meat. Go away, Ragamuffin. That's interesting. And there you go. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm just interested to see if we get any wild seeds from these as well, because the wild seeds are a little bit different to the regular corn seeds that you get. Now I say that because, oh, there you go, corn seeds. Okay, now let's see if that's different. It should be, no, it's the same. Wait for a while, collect crops. That's interesting, because I could have sworn that there was different seeds or different variations of the corn seed where one of them only grants you fiber and the other is your normal corn. So I'm just a little bit confused as to why that hasn't changed. Yeah, I'm not too sure. That is very, very odd. Very odd. How about the jute? Okay, medical herb. Still fibers. I guess that hasn't changed. Hey, come here, turkey, I need you. Alright, so you get 3 white meat. Okay, so that's different. So they've increased the value even in the basic zone as well. So you could really farm up the case of getting a lot of white meat and whatnot. Oh, you dodged, you cheeky bugger. So you even get tender meat off the hares as well. So that's interesting. So let's just take all these fellas out. So I don't know why there was a lot of complaints about this in the first place. I mean, like I said, I'm just going through a very basic zone, as you can see. And yeah, okay, I'm not getting all of these good stuff and whatnot, but I mean, I'm still able to get... Well, sorry, I should reframe that. I'm not too sure how or what the issue is amongst some of the other players. I'd love to know. If you guys can let me know in the comments, if you guys feel that the rebalance or the reshuffle of you know, meat drops and stuff like that have impacted you in any way. Let me know in the comments, because I want to know. Because right now, I don't feel like I'm being impacted. I feel like I'm getting quite a number of good you know, meats and whatnot. So I want to just open you up. I just want to see if there's anything of any difference here. I'm not too sure which way this guy's going to go. Okay, so he's kind of a helpful dude. That's fine. Okay, cool. Can I open up this? Thank you very much. I just want to see what the rewards give me. But yeah, hopefully this is sort of there we go. I'll take some of that. Sure, I'll take that with me. Why not? Alright, look, I think we've gone through this enough to sort of give you an idea of this map, so to speak. So let's go to a different location. So let's go over to the dried forest. I was going to go up north, but I don't have any, what do you call it? I don't have any clothing with me at the moment, so, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this, guys, because like I said, I'm generally interested to know what the go is from your perspectives. If you feel like if this is not suitable, or you know, if it's impractical now compared to the previous update, I'd love to know, because so far I'm pretty much happy with and satisfied with what I've seen so far. I do want to pick up a rock, but that's fine. But I'd rather pick up some of this. I should have carried an axe with me, so I could have what do you call it? Could have taken out, gotten some of the maple. Yeah, maple's going to be a massive commodity as well. Okay, so let's take out this red lynx. I'm interested to see what this red lynx has for me. And ooh, okay, so you get seeds as well from NPCs. All right, so you didn't drop anything. How about you? Okay. All right, what do you drop? Okay, so you got some nice fur, which is good. I just want to see what's in here. Hopefully we'll get some pretty good stuff. So it's also going to be interesting to see what... so now you may as well pick up all this as well. No, why did I crouch? That was weird. Anyway. yeah, like I said, I'm interested to see what other zones now give off in terms of, you know, loots and whatnot. Alright, let's take out you. Alright, give me something. Give me something. I need to show the people. Okay, well, so far, not so good. And yes, I did lose pretty much all of my durability on that, but I've got a ton of other stuff as well back at base, so I'm not too fussed. I don't know why I picked up that, but I picked up that. Well, let's go and drop you guys there. Alright, Mr. Red Links, give me something, please. Okay, so you still give me that. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of meat. I'm just interested to see what type of meat drop that you get, because you're basically a tier 3. So I just want to see what that sort of looks like. So yeah, you definitely want to take the beans. Anything seed related now, I reckon that's going to be so much more precious to pick up now as opposed to not doing it in the first place. I mean, don't get me wrong, I pick up a lot of seeds, but then again, I let go of a lot of seeds as well at the same token. So it's you know, it's a bit of give and take now. But now you want to make sure that you pick up. Oh, what the hell? There's a bit of lag. All right, so tough meat. So I guess it only sort of, depending on the drops, I guess it sort of comes down to the sort of drops that you get from it. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so let's just take out this hair. Okay, so you only just had that, that's fine. Okay, I'm just interested to see if you drop anything else other than tough meat. Okay. Still the fur, which is fine. The fur is good because I need it. There you go. Alright, oop. No, you're just a shooter, which I don't care about. You do have boots. And I should be wearing the boots, so let's wear the boots. Why not? A little bit of extra defense. Alright, Mr. Red Links. No, you didn't drop anything for me. Okay. The hair, let's see what you dropped. Okay, regular meat and hide. Oh, that's the other thing too, the hide. Now, the regular hide still takes 3 pieces to craft, but once you've crafted the thin leather, you're only required 1 per water skin. So keep that in mind as well. So there has been some changes in that department and area as well. So I did want to highlight that too, and unfortunately I didn't get to show you guys. But empty canteen, sorry. So it used to be 2. Now it's only 1 as a requirement, and a full canteen, that's fine. But in order to make thin leather, you still need 3 pieces of raw hide. So again, just wanted to sort of highlight that to you guys as well. So things have changed in those areas. So, oh, hello. What are you doing, Mr. Bandit? What do you drop? And you want to pick those up now too. So again, this all sort of comes into play. But I think, oh yeah, I forgot there's a little bowl there. Anyway, what I believe, in a way, is that for now, once you sort of structure your bases, and once, what's this? Is this the shootout? This is the shootout. What requires us to get the chickens? Hang on, let's quickly. It's not the. Is it the shootout spot, or is it the train event? I'm pretty sure it's the shootout spot. Can I actually? I can't click on the chickie. I don't know why I can't click on the chickie. That's annoying. Alright, let's quickly... No, let's not quickly do that. Let's quickly go back home and go back to the barn because... Oh, sorry, the chicken coop. Chicken coop's going to tell me exactly what I need to know. Let's ride back. Yeah, so I guess it's only going to be a bit of pain only till the point where you have gotten yourself up and running. Okay, so once you've gathered necessary seeds, your plantations, the whole lot, then it'll sort of be a cycle. So I think it's more of a case of once you sort of get into the groove of things, that's basically going to be the way things are going to go. All right, let's see. Now, chickens. Train attack. Damn it. Okay, so not the shootout spot, it's the train attack that we need to go to. Bugger. Okay, so it's fine. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, I think that's probably going to go ahead and do it here. I know it's a little bit of a lengthy one again, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it a little bit more informative, and my thoughts and rationale reasons behind why the devs have made their changes and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think about my impending base changes as well. It's going to be a slow thing that I'm going to be slowly working on until I sort of get it the way I want it. But again, let me know in the comments section. Alrighty, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys will like the video. Comment down below, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Okay guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.